Don't just follow the trend. Oh, everyone is having white. There are other ways of whitening your teeth, right?
So that some people use laundry soap to shower. They don't know that the content of a bathing soap. People do.
What makes you think that your underarm hair smells nicer than mine?
Cultural thing, right? I grew up thinking that girls having hair on their legs was beautiful.
When men want to pee, they just turn wherever they find comfortable, they pee, they don't shower their hands, and the next lady they see, they give you a handshake.
What does personal hygiene mean to you? Should it be subjective? Is there a universal standard of what it means to be clean? I know we have all had one or two experiences where we were sure to be in the presence of someone who has no notion of hygiene, and that is actually putting it mildly. Are all sexes held to the same standard of cleanliness? Should they be? I am Madame Imbango, and you are welcome to the Banter Brigade, where the African diaspora says it like it is. From culture to chaos, from taboo to truths. It is a safe space where every opinion matters and will be listened to. All right, before we get into business, let's meet the mischief crew that I roll with. Vivian.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. Sam.
Hi, Yango.
Hi.
You're looking nice.
Oh.
I like your bangs.
Oh, thank you.
I'm used to seeing you like fuller, like bigger hair. Right. I hardly see you with like...
I felt very uncomfortable with this one, but...
Really? It looks really nice.
I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Thank you. So, personal hygiene, you wanna go first?
Yeah. I think well, personal hygiene, I think it should go by individual, right? But again, we know the basics, right, of personal hygiene. Just regular, make sure that you're clean, smell fresh, especially when you're going to be around people. We don't want to smell musky, right? But again, when it comes to men and women, I think there's a lot of societal pressure on what hygiene should mean for a man and what hygiene should mean for a woman. And when I say what hygiene should mean for a man and a woman, for example, okay, apart from the cleaning up, brushing your teeth, make sure that you're well groomed, or maybe smell fresh, they're expecting a woman to maybe shave your legs, go to the extent of shaving your legs and all of that. And what if I don't want to shave my legs, but I smell fresh, I smell nice, teeth well clean, nice oral hygiene, hair well groomed and well put together? Doesn't mean that I still have bad hygiene if my legs are not shaved, right? So I think there's a lot of pressure on women on what hygiene should actually be, whereas it is accepted for a man to just, hey, so long as you brush your teeth and maybe just dress nice, you're good to go. But women, there's a lot more expected of women. There's a particular way you're supposed to probably groom yourself, smell before you present yourself in front of people.
When you say there's societal pressure, I don't believe there's societal pressure, because
really?
I think if you have your personal hygiene in check, the other details might be ignored. And when you say men just brush their teeth, do the basic and go, I say no, because most men, that's what most men think. Some, let me say most. Some think basic hygiene is just brushing your mouth, and some just one time a day, some just shower one time a day, and that's all. No, there's more to personal hygiene than does that for men. Most of the times, most of the time, some men don't get into detail because they feel their masculinity is threatened when they get into details of basic hygiene.
Threatened by whom?
Like they say they attribute it to femininity.
Okay, now I didn't even say that. I wasn't saying that basic angle. I said it's accepted. Like, for example, if you were to, a man may just get up and, like you said, brush his teeth once a day, right? And then just look presentable and he's out there, that's fine.
It's not acceptable because when you girls say you laugh at us, That guy has body odor. And this
Well,
one
okay,
has
no, we are not talking about body odor yet. We have not even gotten to that one yet, right?
Mhm.
Let's say you don't even, you smell nice, right? And you're just like, you brush your teeth once a day and you're good and you're gone, right? I am a lady and I'm going somewhere, I have my probably my mini dress on, and same as you, I just got up and brushed my teeth and probably have my deodorant and I'm good, I'm gone. And then probably I have hair on my legs and then I get out there and like, you get to shave that hair for your food. Now it's that, you know. So, but you have done the basic and probably you have unkept beard, it's okay. But I have done the basics, but I have my legs that are not shaved, it's not okay.
I think that that's a cultural thing, though.
No. I'm using leg shaving as an example. I've never shaven my legs, by the way. I've never shaven my legs. Yeah. Well, I don't first of all have the hair, so it doesn't matter.
If you did, would you?
No. No, why? Because again, you feel like it's a cultural thing, right? I grew up thinking that, well, knowing that girls having hair on their legs was beautiful. And we used to growing up, we used to buy like this little like capsules, like
Put it in oil.
oils, placenta.
Lotion.
Back then it was placenta that came in the little vials like that, and we put it on our legs. That we should have hair on our legs because we thought it was beautiful. Like I knew girls who used to put like hair on their chest like here because they thought it was beautiful, right? And it was culturally accepted. But out here in the Western world, it's not accepted. You have to shave your legs. I remember when I was in school in Wyoming. I'd been in school for I think 6 months. And we were talking about, I was with a group of friends and classmates or schoolmates, and we were talking about, this guy was like, oh, I'm only wearing pants for the past week because I've not shaved my legs. Then I had on this like short dress, and I'm like, I've never shaved my legs. And everybody's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And they look at my legs like, oh, you're just joking. I'm like, I'm not joking. I've never, you know. And everybody, immediately this girl said, because I've not like cleaned my legs for a week, everybody's like, yeah, what's that? I'm like, but I have never too. And they actually left there thinking I was joking. So it's, like you said, it's cultural, but I'm just using that as an example. Like they'll let the men get away with so much, but they will not be so forgiving if it was a woman.
Yeah, I can understand. And that's where I guess the question is, are all sexes held to the same standard?
There's a lot of double standards.
And
I want to hear Sam's take on this issue. Who just jumped on me like, no.
If we look at, like, say, underarm hair, for example, right? We share body parts. They have legs. We have legs too, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is just for aesthetics that the expectation is to shave legs, right? I get that, you know, there is like hygiene is like arbitrary across cultures, but there's like basics that we all need to do. However, when it comes now to say something like underarm hair, men are not expected to shave, but women are expected to shave, right? And then me, for instance, I used to, you know how as a woman, okay, you have underarm hair, and then you can wear like a short, something like this. Yeah, so you have to, yes, you have to plan your look based on how you are. Sometimes you're living in a hurry and things like that. And then sometimes when I used to wax, right, it's like a catch-22 because to wax, you have to let the hair grow
for you to be able to wax.
Yeah.
Properly.
Which doesn't make sense. So now, but then people see you with the hair. It's like, oh, she has hair, but it has to grow before I can wax. So what do you want at the end of the day? So I just.
But you see a man with grown underarm hair up to like here, and you comfortably like lift up his arm in public, and everybody's okay. But if you're a woman, you just have like those little like beginner growth, and everybody's like, massa. Yeah.
If we're even being human and being respectful to each other, right? Like, I hate taking public buses. I hate like places that are like, I don't have claustrophobia, but places that are like super packed, like in a bus where you're sharing, or like early morning plane or flights, right? You're sharing a seat with somebody next to you. And you know that, I mean, just to be respectful, just take care of yourself and be mindful of the person that you'll be sitting next to. So I feel like if we're even talking about hair and stuff, those are subjective things, but there's like rudimentary levels of hygiene that people skip and are just so comfortable with it. And especially men, it's easy for a man to say, I never wash me for 2 days and I never wash. And I need to wash and it'll be okay. And then if we don't want to be nasty, we could now move into all of their, I know why woman did wash, why woman supposed to wash 2 times water, and also, you know. So, yeah, I think it is not fair. Honestly, I personally think it's not fair. I think that it should be the same across the board, and then I think that as individuals, respecting, you know, each other and just saying, okay, let's clean ourselves so that we're not. There's days that you're too tired, you have a partner, you're too tired to shower because you've been working, right? And then, but you want to go to bed and you know you're sharing a bed with someone. No matter how tired you are, you still go shower because, or there's people, I mean, I cannot judge people in their bedrooms, but there's people who go, oh, we can use our bonku and just kiss each other in the morning. Or
Is already recorded.
it's bonku now. And kiss each other in the morning, or you could say maybe if you brush and then you mouthwash, you wake up in the morning, it's not, your breath's not going to be as funky as, I don't know. But Sam?
I think when you said the expectation for men is not as that of women, I don't believe that, because we might have different parts on which we concentrate on. But for me, every human being deserves a decent body hygiene. Like, yeah. And when you have when you're confident of your body hygiene, it helps to boost your self-esteem.
Not everybody knows that.
Even when you're sitting to people, and it determines how comfortable you make others around you feel. Yeah. So I think there are certain things that some do it out of ignorance, some just ignore. But I think those details in body hygiene should be considered. Brushing your teeth twice a day, it's okay. Shower at least once a day. One thing that most men forget is that they don't do is boxers. Most men don't know that as a man you're supposed to not wear one boxer for more than a day, because let me tell you, when you wear one boxer for more than a day, when you walk, even if you're just in the house, you sweat down there, and even when you go to pee, there's that.
Oh yeah.
No matter how much you ring the bell, there's that one. There's that one stubborn pee that decided that they must drop only on them. You understand? So when they drop, there's moisturization down there.
Yeah.
And that moisturization, because it's a favorable
Friction.
ground for bacteria.
Yeah.
Then you get infection, you start having rashes. Those are when those rashes occur, you don't even think that it might be the cause. You start you think of who you slept with last time. Some boys do that. They call, now you are like sleep with you became
you give me that sick.
because my skin just scratched me. You understand? So those are things we ignore, and they fall back against us, but we don't get to check. So I just believe every human being deserves a decent body hygiene.
So the thing is, now that you put it like that, right, Sam? It sounds reasonable, right? But I think you're the one reasonable one that we get to talk to like every day. Maybe in every 10 or in every 8 or 10 men, you are that one reasonable person that's out there. But if you look at the pressure with regards to, even if you look at the industry, what they produce for men against, like what they produce for women for hygiene purposes, you would see that what the woman needs, it outweighs what the man needs. And that's just telling you that there's a lot of pressure on us, what we're supposed to do when it comes to hygiene, as opposed to you guys. You guys will get a lot of passes, seriously. No, I understand that probably a hygiene level is like above an average man's hygiene, but truly and sincerely, that I think men will get a pass over like certain things that women would. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because like I also feel like it's a myth that men don't down there. You're right, because it's like, oh, women have this smell.
Oh, because maybe during a period and all of that, maybe that's the reason why.
Period itself, right? Even if you move period, there's this expectation that the woman's private smells more than the man's private, or let's say the man's private doesn't smell at all. But from everything that Sam is saying now, it's like, okay, we do know that.
I don't think that's true. I think it's just people who probably have been around a lot of probably clean men or things like that, because I've told you a situation where in my house, a man, or maybe an adult, because has sat on a chair and woken up and I had to take the chair out to air it because of like the stench that was on the chair when they woke up. So it's things like that. I think that it's just people who've been around a lot of clean people and they don't believe that maybe or maybe they've maybe gotten maybe some of those maybe smell or thing that from a woman more than I've gotten from a man. But men do like stink down there as well.
Yeah, and I think some of these things depends on the environment. So some environments do encourage good hygiene, some don't. For example, here in the US or in the outside world, you have almost every public place has a public toilet. You have all the gas stations have public toilets, stores have public toilet where people can use it freely. But back there in Africa, I know one girl in Africa who told me for the past 5 to 6 years she has never greeted a man with a hand. Why? Because she believes when men want to pee, they just turn wherever they find
a
comfortable, they pee. They don't shower their hands, and the next
don't
lady
clean
they
their
see,
hands, yeah.
they give you a handshake. So she would rather hug a man than to give a handshake because she believes.
Though I don't think it's just a man thing. There's women who don't wash their hands after they pee.
Women don't get to touch. I don't know. They don't
Yeah,
get
they
to
what?
put
They
their
wipe.
hands.
They clean.
They wipe, but
They
you
use
can
tissue.
wipe. You can wipe without your hand actually touching
yes.
anything,
But
right?
men
Because you probably
actually hold
use
it,
wipes
so-
and things like that. But men directly the hand. But
She
so I
believes
understand what she's
her
saying.
greeting men means that, okay, I'm touching this hand. So she just has that in mind that every man do pee without washing their hands. So she's like, okay, I will not greet any man.
Yeah, now that you talk about it's an environment thing, and this is me not calling out, or probably not just call the name of the country. So I and Helen traveled recently. You know where we went to, right? It's somewhere in Africa as well. Like we could literally every day we went out, hold our breath because you get into a shop or in the market or anywhere, like people stink like real bad, like, and it's like buildup of sweat that just probably not been washed because I can be doing like physical work, right? And I sweat out and I come and I shower and I use my deodorant and things like that. I'll smell fresh, so it doesn't matter. So I think it's like not showering, build up of sweat, like you pass close to someone, like you cannot breathe. Like the entire 10 days that we were there, that is what we experienced like every single day.
I think another thing is most of those people, the jobs they do, they don't change their clothes every day. Some just take it without sweat, go to the house, keep it the next morning, they know they have to take it back. And also, talking about shower, I can say 75%, correct me if I'm wrong, of men don't use sponge when they shower. You understand? So how much dirt do you take off your skin?
You just
when you
with
shower?
your hand.
Most people just know, okay, just take what I'm
Just
putting in
take
your
soap,
body.
massage,
If
just-
you have
No,
soap,
men shower with a lot of foam on their head. Like
Oh,
they just,
they put like foam.
yeah, foam, so much
You
foam. The
understand
more
me?
foam they have, the cleaner they think they are. You know,
wait,
and then it runs down.
and even yeah. So let's look at it this other way.
Okay.
Let's look at this from a point of fantasy. We have some people, we know some people have very weird friends. I don't know, it's, let me not say weird, it's their fantasy. That's what pleases them. I used to have, back then in the university, I used to have a coursemate. She was my neighbor, so.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell us about your fantasy.
Shut up.
I used to have. Like, okay, it's coming.
So I know people don't have fantasies there. So this girl told me one thing that turns her on in a man
Oh, boy.
is when the man drinks, smokes. The odor that comes from the man's mouth is a huge turn on. When she hears it, it rains down there. So she's very, and come to think of it, she's married now, and her husband does smoke. So if you see such a man who smokes and doesn't brush them out, will you judge the man that his body hygiene is not in check?
No, it's
When-
not only affecting his partner. It's affecting other people.
Other
I mean,
people.
he's
So
already
directly
he's
other
already
people.
comfortable with it. Like, okay, even if I go out, I need to take this.
No,
back to
I
my
don't
wife,
think
so-
that
No, master.
that man at the team, and I don't think that he was that way. He's that way because of that girl.
Wife, I think he was already like
The
that,
girl
so
just
the girl
walks
liked
down
it.
the street and said, "You
I
want to
mean,
see enough."
how can you say he was that way because of the girl when
No, he was
somebody-
that way before.
Before
met
the girl.
Some
He's
people,
just maintaining that because his wife.
what
likes
makes you
it.
think he might not have changed to please the wife?
To smoke.
Oh please.
No,
Change.
he was,
Not- you're not a drinker, you're not a
he was.
smoker, you change
There are
from
some
drinking to
smokers who don't keep the smell, who clean, like make sure they have good dental hygiene when they clean. So he might be keeping that because the girl likes it. And also that I have known someone who, like, to them they think they don't like when you wear cologne. They say they like the masculine
No, I've
or
heard
that
someone say
comes
that
from a
too,
man.
that they
Like,
like
so
the
imagine
masculine
a man
I
who
heard-
knows.
yeah.
You
Let
understand?
me be a little nasty or vulgar. A friend of mine called me one time, Ada. So my friend will go Cameroon, I want to go Cameroon, I want to go Cameroon. I don't miss get for Cameroon. I'm like, okay. Now let's see if they get for Cameroon over. I'm going to say it in pidgin, so. Because my friend, they say go brush some get for Cameroon, they get for America, they don't take order their soap, they wash, they don't move natural smell. They don't move natural smell, you know that smell, it's just natural, and then we sweat mix inside and mix. Then my friend described it for me, I'm embarrassed. Hey! I was like, okay, to each their own, I guess. So, but things like that, okay, so you can tell. There's also, you talk about fantasy. I read sometime on social media, it was a meme, someone advertising also that they're looking for, the one they're looking for, that they like the smell of unwashed underwear and unwashed lass.
Oh no! It's okay. That those ones now
Those are
like,
subjective, those are personal ones.
Yeah,
so if
yeah,
that
yeah.
girl likes somebody that does all of that, right? And then you keep it in your home, it's okay. But if you decide to smoke, not brush your teeth, and you go out become my home and like and so.
Let me ask you, okay, if this guy is married to a woman who likes the natural manly body odor, how do you expect this man to wear a deodorant or wear a cologne when going out, and then immediately starts smelling the way the woman like by the time
I don't know
he
whether
gets
I'm
to
going
the
to be
house?
manly body odor. Manly body odor.
Like
that
when you
says-
don't wear
No.
wear roll
Okay.
no cologne.
Okay, it's not
But
necessarily
it's
sweat.
not only
It's
when
not
you
necessarily sweat.
like what,
but
pheromone? What?
It's something like that.
What brings it? It comes out when you don't wear roll-on or cologne. That's what brings
After
out.
a while, right?
I mean, like, but you need to keep it for a while to get it. You cannot skip 2-3 days and have that odor.
So other people should
No,
suffer
I'm
now
not
because
gonna
it's
make
like
excuses, yeah.
other people
Yeah.
should suffer now because it's not just you. This is not just your house. Your other people that you interact with, people at work, people that probably in the
Yeah,
streets.
so he
and
just goes to
other-
work like that and says, "Oh, my wife likes it."
No.
Of all the things the woman don't ask, and I pick her.
No.
You can't
Because
tell her.
if
You
that's
can't
the
tell to
case,
what extent
right?
he wants to please.
We'll be walking with excuses on our face of oh no, this is the reason why I'm doing
Yeah.
this, even if it's
You just have to be
Yeah.
considerate in what you're doing.
Yeah. Just imagine that you have to go ahead. Just imagine that you're riding that kind of a person from Boya, those 70-seater
I'm telling
buses
you,
from
public
Boya to
buses.
Bamenda, and then it's like how many hours drive, and then the person is sitting next to you, and then the person really kind of sleeps over. Jesus.
Or even dare to talk or call.
Oh yeah.
The worst is the early morning one. Have you had an early morning flight?
No.
You have not.
No, I have, but I've sat close to someone that probably I'm familiar with, and I know, yeah.
People yawn because they're still sleepy, right? They yawn, they sleep, this.
And that's the thing. I always walk around like with, if I know that I'm going to be at a party or at or I'm flying or even at work. Like this is one thing that Maggie has noticed about me. Even at work, I always have my breath spray. Because even at work, right, when I sit and I'm working and I know that probably I've not talked for a while, if someone is, I know that but someone is pinging me that, oh, I'm coming to your cubicle, I know that I'm going to be talking to this person, that I'll just take my breath spray and spray in my mouth. Because I've not been talking for a while, definitely my breath is not as fresh as it was before, yes.
Even me, before I talk to someone close, at least I try to just
just like and
inhale
then
your
just-
breath to see how comfortable you are with it yourself before.
Yeah.
Do you think that the people that actually have bad breath, because some people that ignore it, is it just because they're lazy or they don't know that they have body odor or bad breath?
No. The one for bad breath, you must know. Let me tell you why I say you must know that you have bad breath, right? Just imagine that you have maybe something stuck in your teeth, right? And then you'll be struggling to get it out for, let's say, a day or two. You're not able to get it out. Your floss, you're probably used a toothpick. It's not coming out. By day 3, you start getting you will get the stench. Like when you talk or when you will get the stench coming out from that place. So there is no way you say you do not know.
I knew someone or know of someone who had like the worst bad breath ever,
Yeah.
and everyone
But knew about it.
but them for years. So is it that they don't know
I don't
or
think
they're
I know.
lazy?
I know
Just
someone. I
care.
know someone who has it, and I know people who told him about it. That okay, this thing. I don't know if some told him jokingly, some actually told him on a serious note. but he still has it. So I don't know if they didn't tell him how to go about it, or he just ignored, like, okay, I'm comfortable with it. So it just depends on the people, on the person.
Some people are just lazy, outrightly lazy, with taking care of themselves. That's what I think.
So other people in the population should just suffer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I think is
Yeah, it's weird. The worst now. Have you heard like people who do veneers?
I hear that veneers smell. I mean, I wanted to until I heard it. No, I did not. Okay, I didn't hear that. I heard that only after someone with veneers told me not to do it, because he said it would take a lot to maintain. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, it smells really bad. There was this video that I was watching. Well, I know we've had this discussion about someone that I knew who had veneers, and it was just terrible. And then, but just about a couple of weeks ago, I was watching this TikTok video, and it was of this girl who was, now she has, like, they've taken out all her teeth. Now she's in the process of getting implants. Why? Because she had veneers, and she could not take care of the teeth that were under her veneers.
How do you do that?
So, I don't even know. So apparently she said that they were getting rotten, so she could not clean it, and then it was like her mouth odor. It was terrible. So she had to go like take them out, and now she is like just having implants. So she was telling people not to do it.
So why did she let it go to that stage before?
I do not know. So apparently she had gone to Mexico to do hers, and they didn't do it properly because it was cheaper, and then they didn't do it properly. And then she went to another, I think, clinic in New York when she started noticing it. And apparently they could not probably help her. By the time she found another doctor and went there, and they're like, well, most of your teeth are damaged, so they have to take everything out. Unfortunately, we can't help you. Take everything out. Now she's going through having implants done. Just the...
But that one is like a beauty enhancement.
Yeah, when it came out and I did the research, just the idea, just the fact that they had to shave your teeth to do it. I'm like,
shaving?
Yes.
No, but you're under anesthesia, no?
Yeah, no. Whether I'm under anesthesia.
Oh, like they have to
not,
reduce your normal,
yeah,
natural length.
Natural teeth to be able to do veneers. I'm like,
Can you ever take it back?
If they shake,
Like, say, can you undo your veneers and just go, I want my natural teeth back at some point?
Ma'am.
Once you're done,
your teeth are being shaved out.
Yeah, you can't put it
I've
there.
seen some of those videos on these doctors advertising. I've just never had the stomach to watch.
They shave out your teeth, so there's no going back.
And
on
then implant the fake one.
No, I can't. I had to go do like fillings on my molars. And it took me like a year for those to heal. So anything that is even going to cause me the slightest pain, no, thank you. Whether I'm under anesthesia or no, I don't want it. Yeah. So veneers are a no-no for me. I think most people don't, even the crown one as well. I think most people don't do enough research before they go do it. So they're probably just thinking, oh, I have just the money, or I've saved just the money to go do it. They don't know that it's a lot of maintenance to maintain the oral hygiene after you do veneers. And it's more expensive than you just going to do the veneers, because now you have
the maintenance is more expensive?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because now you have to keep it clean, and it's not just regular, like you taking your brush and like you brushing your teeth. It's like different layers of cleaning up.
So most of those things, at times, people don't try to do personal research before they go in for them. And even when they go, not all the doctors will give you details of the after effects on the procedures after the transplant or whatever has been done. So it ends up turning back against them, and they start battling with those things.
No, I'm all for self improvement or doing all this enhanced beauty, but do your research, because don't just follow the trend. Oh, everyone is having white. Let me just. There are other ways of whitening your teeth, right? You can have the in office bleach. Like have your teeth whitened.
In office bleach.
You know that you can go in office for your teeth to be whitened, right? Yes, to a dentist.
Does that work? That doesn't work.
It does work. It does
Is
work.
it veneers? Is it about what? When I think of veneers, or ever wanted to get it for myself, I was mostly thinking about how perfect my teeth would look.
Well, they'll do you a perfect alignment, but you know that crowns will also do that, right? You don't need veneers to do that.
What's crown?
Those like wires. thing that they'll put around your teeth that you can braces, not crowns. Yeah, you can braces can do that. Now they even have like those dental trays. You don't need to wear braces. Those dental trays that you can just wear and it will help fix your teeth. So if you just to make sure your teeth are aligned or fix your teeth, there are other ways of doing that. You don't need veneers. Yeah. I think most people just go for the veneers because they want to have white teeth.
So with all these procedures, do you think the less cheaper ones are some of those that bring those after effects, or the cost doesn't matter?
No, people get boshed from real big license. Yeah, I think some people are unlucky, and I think price tags are subjective. Some people don't understand why Louis Vuitton is selling a bag for how much you're selling the bag. Right, yeah. People just brand themselves and put their prices on stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, so before we go into confessionals, let's talk about best way that we can communicate or bring awareness to someone. I know you've had that challenge, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of telling someone that they needed to do better. I've always just been harsh with mine. No, for real, I've been harsh with mine. But so, like, no, I get you know how you're close to someone and then you become complacent, so you can just speak your mind. Yes, but if you say, if I'm not close to you and I don't know you like that, it just becomes gossip. I don't find a way to tell you. I just call my beau and we gossip about it.
But I've also seen you like actually get someone hygiene products to kind of just help their situation.
Me?
Right? Yeah.
Remind
or
me
not
why.
you, or maybe someone else.
I don't know, you don't tell it. No,
I'm probably,
no.
I'm probably thinking of someone else. I'm probably thinking of someone else.
Tell me the thing.
I can't remember though, but I don't know if it's you or it's someone else who was talking about buying someone hygiene products.
What's the hygiene product?
Like just deodorants and perfumes and things like that to just help them with their hygiene.
I don't know.
I can't remember who. Yeah, but I've seen someone doing that.
If I'm able to do that, right? So I could pass a subtle message by I did that with someone by passing a subtle message, but it was just because they were a smoker, right? So I was like, I have a nice killer breath mouthwash that I use that is nice, right? And then I actually like this toothpaste because I'm not comfortable with the smell of cigarette. That is how I went. That was not actually because they had bad breath. So if it's someone with bad breath, then I don't know that I did that. But to me personally, like I said, if I'm close to you, I'll bring it up. Sometimes I don't. So if it's your personal hygiene, it might take me a little. If it's maybe environmental, that's your cup of tea. Like one of my golden rules is I don't care if I walk into a mansion and a man tells me that they cooked, right? Sometimes the environment could influence that decision. But I hardly don't eat food that men make. He knows. Like I have to know you personally. If you invite me for food that you're making, I have to be there and see you make, because men just become nonchalant. They pick tomatoes from the floor. They don't even care. They don't think that they have to wash their own onions. You understand? Yeah. So if I'm close to you, I'll tell you. If I'm not, yeah. But I think that I'm not answering the question, but my own opinion is to always apply emotional intelligence to find a balance where you're not hurting someone, right? They say, I'm forgetting the saying. It's a saying that says, you can be honest and not be cruel. It's a fine line between honesty and cruelty. Where
I even think that it's not about cruelty, because I don't think the person who will be hurt they'll probably be more embarrassed than hurt.
It depends on your relationship with the person too.
Yes. I think it depends on your relationship.
Yeah.
Again, you know me, sometimes I can be really passive. If I don't know you personally, I'll probably not say anything. Or I might probably start using certain things around you and see if you would ask me like, oh, I get that? And I'm like, that's you. Yeah. I've actually done that with someone, like the person we talked about, like and then I'll just use certain things around them. Like there was one of my perfumes that this person really liked. I'm like, oh, I like that perfume. No, that's you. And so I'll go buy them. You don't say, no, I'll go buy more. But that was me actually just giving a cue. If I'm close to you, I'll probably tell you. But if I'm not close to you, I'll probably be passive.
Because to me, when you
say it's very sensitive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it can really just damage someone's self-esteem, and they don't come back from that. So you have to be really careful how you say it.
Yeah. Because if it's someone that you're actually really close to, you can, like you say, you can talk to the person. And for me, while talking to them, you should have certain things you're giving to them so that they won't feel the stress to go and buy, to start shopping. They might not even know the proper one to get. So if you can put some together, like, okay, I've noticed this, I'm not trying to bring down your self-esteem in any way, but just try this for a couple of times. Then it's good you to try to do a follow-up after like a week or two. Even if you don't see any difference, talk to them. Oh, I see some difference. I can see I don't get perceived that old anymore. It's working. You want to try this more, or have you buy any new ones? Just try to see. When you tell them that there's some improvement, they want
They
to
feel
do
comfortable.
more. Yeah, they want to do more.
Yeah.
But if they're just like, okay, I'm still doing it. It's the same thing. It might be something that will never go away. Let me just let it go.
But I think as adults, we should all be responsible for our personal hygiene.
I
There's
know, but some people are not.
And again,
Yeah.
And it also comes from, I know that me personally, I've learned a lot of hygiene tricks and tips. So like one of the things in my life I want to improve is my hygiene. Always, there's always room for improvement.
You don't pass improvement. You don't want to.
just imagine her. Wait, just imagine where she is now. She's saying, "Oh, she wants to improve her hygiene on the OCD that she is on now."
I came home a day for you.
Where's Sam? You go talk to one. Talk about this.
Mommy was bad. Mommy told me. Mommy told me. It must not like Okota.
No, Okota.
Mommy told me. So I've never imagined she and the banga were cooking in the kitchen, and I said, what happened? He said, your sister go wash tomato with soap. I said, which soap? He said, with soap, but I wash our vinegar and soap. I said, you're going to do them. He said, Benadish soap. No. He said, when you go store, spit on the hand, sneeze, touch tomato, somebody go carry and cook. I was like, Jesus Christ. What about the fire?
No.
Aye.
She told me this yesterday. She's like, "Oh, something just happened. I'll not tell you because by the time I'll tell you after you recorded this episode because by the time I it's going to go on air." But I do watch my fruits with vinegar or
Baking soda.
Or baking soda, but there's so.
But the thing is, some of those things, she might be more detailed, but some of those things actually help because before we started living together, there are certain, me and you, when we were living, before we started living together, before we got too close, there were certain basic hygienes that I ignored. But being with her, she overdo it at times.
Oh, and that's OCD.
I picked the necessary ones. I leave the other one.
Yeah, that's very true.
But I won't use soap to wash my tomatoes.
I came to my house and I think it was the second or I just moved to Houston. No, I just moved to the house that I am in. We had moved from Electric Corridor and where we are right now. And she came to my house and she's like, she finished eating and she put her plate like, why don't she has cleaned all the plates and then she had taken the sponge. She was cleaning the faucet like, I said, thank God, just wash your soap because every time you can, you say, wash it.
Oh, I have friends who just call me, you can't win.
Yes! No, but with regards to like fruits and vegetables, I do agree, like disinfecting them, washing them properly, yes, but not as far as
using soap.
I wash every single
Vinegar.
one. I wash every single vinegar. But what I was saying is that me, well, now when I get on a matrix, I use that to measure me. But I'm just saying that maybe it's something I'm very passionate about. I love cleaning, I love. So outside of how I feel about hygiene, I still feel like there's room to improve. So I'm saying that I think we all have, as adult, responsibilities to unlearn stuff, right?
Learn new stuff.
You understand? Yeah. And then, just kind of find ways to get better. That's why I asked that question earlier. The people with bad breath, do they actually know?
I think they do. You think they will not?
Then you want to tell you how? Now, until person don't tell you.
You think they will not?
Yeah.
Why? Because I
think to them is a norm.
Because even when you go to bed, right, and you put you bring up your blanket, when you breathe in the blanket or even against your hand, you get like your breath coming back.
It's the same thing with there's some people whose house have a very stench odor. do you think when they come out and get into the house, they don't perceive that odor?
They do
They
perceive
do, but
it.
they stay there. So to them, it's
I
a
know
norm.
of people who go, never smell enough. Yes, a lot, women and men.
She's right. She's
Yeah.
right. Actually, at my work now, we have someone who doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talked about boxers. There's somebody that will go like, oh, my boxer never needs me, never
They go wear
smell.
them again.
Yes, like 3 times. Anyway.
So, but that's the thing, though. If Sam didn't say it right, like what happens like with men if they don't like change their boxers and all of that. I know a lot of men who repeat their boxers like that, like repeat one boxers for a long time. And then if you're saying that that's what happens.
And to be fair, right, maybe men are carrying this class, right, so to speak. But I also know women like that. I know of women.
Like who repeat underwear.
Yes. And then you were even thinking that, oh, after period or during period. I know of women who period and go for a day or 2 without showering. Some people have heavy flow, people not, the flow or not, whether it's sporting. Yes. So it's not just a woman,
How
a
do
man
you walk
thing.
around?
It's,
No. That one is not. That
it doesn't smell enough.
Matter. No.
When they go out, because
how?
their excuse is they're in the house. If they have to go out, they'll shower. Yeah. It's not just a man thing. I think if anything, I feel like maybe because me too, I'm biased. We're probably all biased, right? It's kind of like an inferred kind of mental process that we expect hygiene or women to be cleaner. So we're asking this question, but we're probably also having that expectation. So if I meet Sam, we just want boxers. I don't judge what I used to, but I do a lot less. I do so much less judging these days, right? But like, to me, a woman, you have 5 underwear, you don't know how you manage them. But you meet a man with 2, 3 boxers, I'll buy you like 10 more, right? And add, and it's expected and it's okay. I kind of accept it.
No, but right, even having, let's say, even if it's the number, right? It's not. Let's say you are a clean person, right? But you don't just have the means to have more, and you have maybe just 2 boxers. You already know that you have just 2.
I'm not talking
Wash and wear
about
am.
means.
Buy the
This is
extra
not
one
means.
when you have to
Wash and
dry.
wear am.
Vivian, this is not means. This is people who go on vacation, people who wear Gucci and designers. It's not means to buy
Like
underwear.
they care about what people see.
All of these examples I'm
people
giving
see.
you are people like in America. This is not, I left Cameroon when I was super young. You understand? Yeah. So I feel like I've had worse experiences with women. I know that the expectations impair that judgment, right? But outside of that, I think I've had worse experiences with women who just don't care enough.
But with that one with period, right? You're like, oh, you're not showering for this. You have an infection.
They'll take antibiotics.
Yeah. So you prefer, instead of preventing the issue, you prefer to have the issue and
It's
then cure the issue
laziness.
with them.
It's laziness. That's what I'm saying. The core of hygiene, being men or women, is laziness.
Ignorance.
Sometimes I feel that way, right? There's times that
Ignorance too can be.
ignorance of what? You're ignorance about
Some
taking a
people don't know
shower.
the consequences of those things. Yeah, some people don't know. Like for example, about bathing soap, that some people use laundry soap to shower. They don't know that
So
the
people use
content
laundry
of a
soap to
bathing soap.
shower. So.
People do. For Cameroon,
Laundry
use cocoa soap shower. People use
Oh,
cocoa soap wash now.
Cocoa soap is multifaceted.
That's what you
All
think.
round.
Savon,
No come for savon.
That's what we think, because bathing soap has its components that goes for the skin.
That's what you
You
know.
So
understand?
Usa
Do you know all
proof
this
they
science back then? Do you know all
That's what I'm
this
saying, it's
chemistry,
ignorance.
composure,
That's why I say it's
composition?
ignorance.
and
Some
then
people don't know.
and okay, we can say that it doesn't work if we see an outcome that is not pleasurable. So has cocoa soap given anybody burn or rashes or anything?
It gives, but we don't pay attention because we don't know. It's ignorance.
Now lie for more than all be using that soft cocoa soap. That soft that it cocoa
What
now if
cocoa
you
soap
say
now?
if
I
I
buy it
want
for you.
No, see, that's when Sam says ignorance, right? When you talk about, okay, now we are talking about someone who would actually shower or actually clean up, but are using the wrong products to clean up.
Yes.
So I don't think
that's the first step to us.
yeah, I think they're doing something,
Yeah.
right? But now we are talking about people who know that they should do it, but they don't
doing
even
it
want to
alone.
do it, right? So that's different.
Oh, I know someone. This is not personal hygiene. Even there's a topic. Who would 2 people? 3 one would throw out their plates. Yeah, hey, I tell you some experiences. One would throw out their plates and their pots after they cooked something, and they've left it for like a week and thought they'd wash and not wash, throw them out and buy new ones. I have another one go, oh, my friend, they say, I wish the disposable would be exist. Because you understand? Yes, yes.
So that they will not wash
Yes,
it.
they don't want to wash. I have another one who'd leave it in the sink for days, and then when it's becoming funky, they'll pack it and put it in the fridge.
Oh, no. This one about the fridge, right? They didn't even take it to the sink. I know someone who would eat in the plate, take the plate and put it in the fridge, and then come back and use that same plate to eat because they don't want to wash it. And then no. When they put it in the fridge, oh, this is not even me saying. Even the real show. I don't remember her name. One of the girls on the real show. You know the real, right? The real show. She said it was, I think, one of the Asian girls. I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
The one that was married to that black guy?
Yes. I can't remember her name.
Jenny Mai.
Oh, Jenny Mai. She said she eats on her, because she doesn't want to wash her plate, she'll eat in a bowl. She would take the bowl, like she'll eat cereal in the morning in the bowl. She'll take the bowl and put it in the fridge. And then when she'll come back and use that same bowl because she doesn't want to wash it.
But does that work?
But even before I heard this story, I knew of someone who did that.
Does that hurt though? Let's talk about that though.
I don't know if it hurts, but just the fact that the bowl was already dirty. Yes.
And that's not a man doing it.
Yeah.
That's a reminder.
I agree with you.
Like that. Okay, I go home and
No, I agree with you that it is not just a man thing. Men are on the higher end of the spectrum and on the scale, right? But like, there's women too. There's women too.
No, I think both genders, right? But the only thing I was saying was, when it comes to society, the expectation from women, it's much harsher than when it comes to men, right? There are things that men would do when it comes to hygiene, and okay, but women will not be able to let go. Like you be woman, you get for clean, and that's the expectation. You want to clean, you get for clean. How do you keep your house if you're not clean? Wait. That's the thing. So from very young, they start grooming you towards things like that. You have to be clean. You have to present yourself in a certain way. And men, they don't care. You wash, you don't wash. Now just me wash. You don't wash. Okay, go comb your hair. You don't comb the hair. So, okay, you want to do that locks. Okay, that's like
about this underarm thing, right? It's like we both have hair. Because I have hair doesn't automatically mean that my hair stinks or it smells or it's musty, right?
Yeah.
What makes you think that your underarm hair smells nicer than mine?
Right.
That's the thing. So I could want to shave it, or you could expect me to shave it to look a certain way. Women were the beauty icons, right? We're groomed to look a certain way, feel a certain way. Yes, and then help the male gender. Fine. But in instances like this, don't think that I can get you saying, it does not look well or presentable, but to think that I smell or that now is I don't like that. That's the part that I don't like, when it's like, okay, because she has hair on her body, ergo she's dirty. Yeah.
Okay, this is how harsh the standard is for women. You see women planning to go to the beach or things like that. They have like hyperpigmentation on their arm, which is very normal, because you notice that it's like really fair complexion people, light people that have like darker underarms, right? But you see now they have foundation or makeup, which is for the underarm. Is it for the man, for the woman? So they expect you that you are at the beach trying to go jump in water, but when you lift up your arm, we should not be seeing darker underarm.
But is it really okay? Another thing again, right? Let me be a devil's advocate, right? Let me be your man advocate. I think that we're blaming society, but I think there's also a big part of it that comes from just us putting pressure on ourselves as women, because I have met men who didn't care that I shaved down there or whatever. If you go close to men a lot, right, you realize that maybe we're probably judging ourselves a lot more harsher. So yes, your underarm looks dark. I don't think that a man really cares. Do you understand? Women bleach here, bleach down there and stuff. I don't think there's men who feel that way, to me, will be shallow. I'll call them shallow. I'm so sorry about messing up my microphone. But I feel like, yes, the society, they'll judge you from afar. However, if we come down or closer to the people that we're with, right, you have a partner, you realize that they don't judge you that much. Maybe because
Yeah, your partner, of course.
or
Of course.
as bad as have it been, bro, you're down here. Right? That too.
Yeah. Well, if it's your partner, that's not even a level where you say, because again, your partner always. I remember when I had my son, and I had added so much weight, and I'll look at myself in the mirror and be like, "Mama, me, not can't think this way. I go for lost weight." And my husband's like, "Oh no, you're fine. You'll be okay. I'm like, eh? So it's actually. What I'm comfortable with is what I want to see when I look at in the mirror, right? I don't want to see what I'm seeing right here. That's why I'm not comfortable. But he's like, oh no, that's fine, that's okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think that is just because he's your husband? I don't think so.
so.
No.
I think so.
No.
Yes.
So do you just go around judging people with underarm hair?
No. I think because he is her husband, he's more considered like, okay, you got no.
Because
you
I
got no
know
worry
my
about
wives,
that
I
because
trust her
I'm okay with
hygiene.
that.
Yes,
Got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's look at confessionals. Let's see which one I can pick. There's this one. Hello, everyone. I am dating a man that I really love. He is about 20 years older than me. The age is not my problem. My problem is that I am an attorney and I am 28 and he is just a CNA. He's very intelligent and has potential. He's only been in the US 3 years, but he was a big boy back home. He's asking to marry me, but my family already never liked his status. They think it's a waste of my time, and he just wants me to help him to get to the next stage. He has never been married and has no children. Now I am pregnant for him. I also honestly do not feel like I want to marry him, maybe because of everything that everyone else is saying, or at least not yet. So how do I tell him that I cannot marry him yet, but still keep his child and or date him? Would it be fair to him, or do I just leave him and we both take care of the child independently?
I wish she was coming to seek for advice, but from the look of things, she already concluded that she wants to move on. Her only problem now is how to tell the man. But if in case she was coming for advice, I would say first, age disparity. The man is a mature person. That's what you should look for. You should look at it from the positive side of view. And she said the man is educated and has potential. That's already advantageous towards you. It will only matter if the man doesn't show interest to settle with you. But if the man say, okay, I want to settle with you.
You said two things. Your bet is not matching your point. You're saying that the age is not a problem. He has prospect. Now you're saying, but if he wants you,
no,
it doesn't matter if he has prospects. It doesn't matter if he has that age because he's mature. But if he didn't have prospect and he was not a jumbook.
I'm going based on what she said. You understand?
Okay.
She already listed the check marks, reason why she's supposed to stay with the man, but she still wants to leave. What makes her think when she goes out there she will meet a younger person?
No,
Hold on. Let me land.
Let me make his point. What's your issue?
I don't like that female if you go out
Let me make his point. It's his point.
Let me tell you, she is shooting herself on the leg. She is pregnant. You know what it takes to raise a baby here as a single mother. The man,
Calm down.
hold on. The man who could be there for you. If the man doesn't want her, that's different. But if the man wants a relationship, I don't see any reason why she will say he is old, he is educated, he has potential. Why can't you sit and let him make use of the potential in the long run?
And I make your point out.
No, I just don't like the choice of words.
Which is
If you go out there, one makes you
take away that one, throw
man.
that one, and concentrate on the other one.
Okay, even the one where you landed, and it's like so two things can be right or wrong, right? Maybe she's not making the right decision, but I also don't think that the statement of he can take care of the baby. Yeah, it's genuine. It's obvious from everything she said that the man is willing to step in and take her to the altar. She doesn't want that. So that is her cup of tea. However, this reason you're saying, oh, it's not easy to raise a child in America and he wants to marry you, I don't think that should be a reason why she should stay with him.
But what tangible reason is she given to leave? I don't understand that.
Three things, two things, right, Sam? Potential. The fact that someone has potential doesn't mean that they'll succeed.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why so many marriages would probably get to a point and there is abuse, there is this, there is that, before you know this one.
Disappointment and
resentment. A resentment. And then because you were looking at the potential and making plans on the potential as opposed to the actual thing that is happening. So if you are deciding that you want to go with this, you like the man, granted. Let's say you want to stay with the man because she said she didn't want to commit to him now, right?
Yeah.
So which means she can
Until
in the
he
future.
blow.
Yeah, until he blow.
Okay, so you think the man will go blow, come back and take you?
Why not?
Nah, so the girl will blow, we go leave that and take you.
That is why I'm saying, that, but you be careful when you talk about potential because a lot of people have made decisions on potential and then they ended up resenting the person that they ended up with because the potential that they thought you had, you didn't probably achieve that potential, right? So be careful when you talk about potential. So make a decision on the scenario that you have now. Let's say you like the man. And then the fact that you're even saying everybody already thinks that I should leave him, so I should just go ahead. It means you were not even invested in the relationship. Because if it's me,
you wouldn't like
let me come in there. Let me come in there.
I agree with the peer pressure, right? Yes.
Let me come in there. She said the man has potential. She never mentioned that she tried to make out something from the man's potential. It means you've not even supported the man.
You don't know that. She didn't say that.
She didn't say it. I mean, we're going based on what she said. You understand? We're going based on what she said. It means she didn't help the man.
That's why she said he has potential.
But
she's recognizing it.
From what she said, if she didn't help the man, she would have said, okay, I have tried to get him do this to make something out of his the potential he has. The man didn't do it. But she never said so. It means she didn't even try. But you're walking away to come back when the man don't hammer.
The man is vexed out. Anyway, the thing is, right, if you love someone and you're planning to be in a relationship with that person, right, and you're planning that, okay, this is a scenario that we are in right now, and we have a child that's coming into the picture, have a conversation with that person, right? And if this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, make a plan. Okay, now a child is coming to the picture. Whatever you're planning, whatever you're doing now would not help us like raise this child. So what do we want to do to make sure that you probably increase your finances so that by the time the child comes, you're in a position where we can both help this child. Like Sam talked about, you want go. But she said, not for now. You want go when the man don't hammer and then he come back. So what about planning with the man to reach the hammering point where, now go hammer the hammer, So that's why I'm saying that maybe she's not even committing to she's not wanting to commit to the relationship. Now her excuse is other people are even saying so.
Yeah.
Right.
It does sound like
Yeah. So
what is this thing with other people just thinking that? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a mother or I don't know that I've even advised a friend of mine to date down or up or turn down somebody because I didn't feel like they met their status. But I feel like this whole idea of women just being, I know that we're naturally, or women are naturally, what's the word? Like we want to date up, marry up, right? We're hypergamous, right? And society expects us like that. They groom us even for that. That's our role. Look beautiful and a rich man will come. Yeah. And so then when the roles are switched now, it almost always looks like the man is lashing on to the woman for a different kind of reason. If you're a successful woman and you date someone who's beneath you, so to speak, financially or by status, people keep thinking like his intentions are not pure or clear, or you're
I think it's on both sides. They have called women gold diggers for the longest time.
It doesn't stick as much
as when it's a man.
Yes, it doesn't stick as much. And
I really just think that It's the way probably you and whoever you're dating, your spouse, your partner, or whoever. I think it's just the way you guys would probably talk it out and structure the way your life would be. Because again, listening to people, if you want to listen to people, you will never make any decision that it's for you. You end up making decisions for people. That is why, again, you know me, people don't, where I am right now, if I was listening to like people, I will not be where I am because there was a lot of talk about my relationship and I didn't care because those who were around me actually like knew the real scenario about what was happening. So I think when you're in a relationship, right, it's just you and the person that's in front of you. Listening to people around you, except again, it can be for and it can be against because sometimes you get in a dilemma and you really need someone's advice. Maybe someone who has experienced a particular situation in life that can probably give you a direction. But now, when it becomes like, okay, a lot of people are talking and you're trying to pick all what everybody is saying to make a decision about a relationship that you are in, that's when it becomes disastrous. It's just make the decision for you. If she loves this man, and this is not what I'm hearing, that she loves this man, but it's just like, okay, no, let's just wait for, that's different. She's saying that, okay, no, not for now, because again, he's not financially yet. Let's wait. And then everybody's even saying, auntie, you're never ready. When you're ready, you'll know. Sam, you have one. I can go with one.
No, you can go on.
Okay. Oh, 1 hour. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
We're fine. My eyes are hurting. We're at time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your contributions. That's a wrap on personal hygiene. After this episode, I hope you wash your hands, wash your underarms, wash your ears,
Change your boxers.
Change your boxers.
Any reminds.
Sam is hanging on the fact that you should change your boxes.
Anyway, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us your confessionals. They really add the spice to the show. We'll read them. We'll be honest. We'll be brutal sometimes.
We'll judge you sometimes. We'll laugh sometimes.